But from reality to our own reality, we're going into the NCAA 14 slash revamp dynasty updates. I'm going to give you a quick little synopsis of where I'm at. I came on here last week and I told you that my 10-year tenure at Temple had come to an end, and I was ready to move on. Okay, that last year that I was supposed to be on the team, our coaching, we were ready to go. We didn't last. We didn't get past fifth ranked, even though we went undefeated against LSU's quarterback who stole the Heisman from my guy. And it was actually a tougher game. I went in there thinking I was going to stomp them. No, they were up for the most part, like 21-3 late in the third. Then I ended up coming back and winning. I believe it was 24-21. It was, I couldn't do anything on defense whatsoever. That quarterback was as advertised. So shout out to him. It didn't matter because it was a farewell. I was ready to go. And I went into coaching carousel. And if any of you know, if you have a good resume going into coaching carousel, it's not going to be long before you're going to be taken off the board. Alex, I have never seen this happen. Mind you, I got a natty under my belt. I got some top 5 bowls, some Rose Bowls and some what's it called? The Fiesta, the Orange, all that type of stuff. Favorable record. I mean, I was safe in my own spot. Not one school gave me an opportunity, not even just a coach, didn't even give me a shot as a coordinator. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Now, thankfully, like I told you, I was building them up for the future. So when I did have to stay, I still had a stacked little squad. So I still had a couple guys at QB, a couple running back. So I'm ticked off, right? So I mentioned to you guys that I'm going to be changing going into the independents. So I took my guys out of the American Temple. We used the independents. And so I said, okay, you're not going to take me because maybe you think my schedule, whatever the problem is, I'm stacking my schedule. So independent, you can play. There's no division rivals. You can just do anybody that you want. Everybody I did was ranked plus rated schedule.
Oh, no.
Lost only one game, which kept me out of the national championship because we didn't have a conference championship, which was fine.
Yeah.
Still blew them out in the championship. And I came back and I'm like, oh, here we go. Okay, good. There's no way that they can overlook me. 2 years in a row, I was overlooked. Not one team. I almost I was trying to find the place where I could just retire because I was like, this is a slap in the face.
Oh,
nobody's taking me. So
at that point, you might as well just create a new coach and just
right. So that's the dilemma I had, and we're gonna get to your team because you were hitting me up with messages, and I was just about to tell you, like, look, I'm cursed. They're doing something in my contract where they're not gonna let me leave it. They're not gonna void it, and it's either you stick with us or you're out. And I'm like, I've done so much for you guys. So right now we're in the third year. I'm in the third year. I would say third year AD, but third year after trying to leave, essentially. Still on the same team. Thankfully, my recruiting, we're about the 4-star right now, so my recruiting is through the roof. I'm getting guys left and right. My O-line is stacked right now. But still, part of the joy is to be able to get that other job and then potentially move to the job that you want. So the fact that it hasn't happened, it's a dilemma for me right now because it's like, yes, I want to play and we still have a good team, but I've done everything I could do with Temple. I'm done with Temple. I got to keep moving. So that's where I'm at. We're gonna go through this season again and try for the third year in a row to try to. I don't care. I'll go anywhere. I'll go. I'm a special teams coach. I don't care. I just need to get out of Temple. The relationship is rocky. It's not doing good right now. All right. So
they keep seeing you trying to leave year after year.
Right. I feel like I'm like Lamar, man. They're all just trying to let them make let them make the deal. Let them do it. You just stay put. So it's all right. It's all right. Something's gonna happen. If I gotta reset it and start from scratch, I will. Oh, all right. What you got at JMU, man? What's going on?
All right. So I think at the end of last week I was playing USC in the Natty. Yeah. Same exact thing that happened with Nebraska the year before.
No.
Back-to-back years against Big Ten teams, I was up with under 2 minutes left, just trying to salt away the clock, kill their timeouts, and I fumbled.
Ah.
And this one, instead of them driving down the field, they just ran it right back. So they took the fumble right back.
Oh.
So I had like a minute to drive down the field, down 52-45.
Uh-huh.
I get down to their like 15-yard line, 8 seconds left, and I throw a pick.
Yep.
So I lost 52-45. So this past year 10, I started the season ranked 4th. My junior quarterback, Larry Nelson, was a 99 overall. Started 5th in the Heisman race.
Yeah.
We went undefeated to the national championship as the number 2 to play number 1 UCLA. So 3rd year in a row against a Big Ten team. Back-to-back years against a team from LA. And it looked ugly off the start. So I'll go back to our messages there, for the updates I had. So it was 7-3 UCLA after 1. So just neither team could really move the ball. We each just got one big play and it led to scores. I took the lead going into the half 17-14. I started the second half with the kickoff. Nobody scored in the third quarter, so still 17-14 JMU. And then like 30 seconds into the fourth quarter, they threw a bomb on me. I was up playing the run, and they caught me. So it was 21-17. Then I drove the ball down with about 3 minutes left, 24-21, and they threw a pick to end the game. I still had to salt out the clock. It was the exact same scenario again, like a minute and a half.
Don't fumble.
They had all 3 timeouts. TV. I'm just and we did. We held on and won. So 24-21 JMU won our natty. So I was thinking maybe I'm like you. I'm ready to hop to Michigan. Like I've built this up, juggernaut. They're good without me. I can go. I got every offer under the sun, but the Michigan job. I spent like 15 minutes just like decline.
Yeah.
Now, I'll read off the other notable coaches because I'm doing that revamped mode with the roster and everything. So it's all the notable coaches.
Yeah.
So Jesse Minter, I stole him. He's the DC at Michigan currently. I took him for 1 year, and then we were so good he left to be the head coach at Oklahoma State.
Yep. That's how it happens.
Harbaugh has 1 year left on his deal, so I'm hoping after that the job's mine.
This is it.
Dabo Swinney got fired at Clemson, was the OC at UCLA. Now he's the head coach at TCU.
Okay.
Brent Venables just got fired from Oklahoma, immediately took the head coach job at Texas Tech.
Okay.
Ryan Day got fired from Ohio State, was the head coach at Duke, got fired from Duke.
Yes.
Now he's the offensive coordinator at Boston College. The new head coach at Duke is former Michigan State head coach and was just recently the DC in Cincinnati, and Mel Tucker.
Mel Tucker. Yeah, all that 10-year, $100 million.
Yeah.
They had to buy him out of that one.
Yeah. Bill O'Brien left Alabama to be the OC at Auburn. Is still the OC there. Josh Gaddis has moved around. He's the OC now in Missouri. PJ Fleck is the OC at Iowa State.
Ooh.
Jim Leonard just got fired from Wisconsin. He's the new DC in Georgia Tech. Steve Spurrier Jr. is still the OC at Mississippi State. Lane Kiffin was just the OC at Eastern Michigan. He's now the OC for Colorado.
Oh wow! He got fired from USC.
I think so.
Oh wait, no. Lane Kiffin was at Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had a couple bad years, so right in the middle. So yeah, he took over there. So yeah, now we're in year 11. I think I'm like week 4, week 5, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
99 overall. Yep. Quarterback Larry Nelson came back.
Yeah.
99 overall running back Maurice Holland came back. They both came back for their senior seasons. They started the year 1 and 2 in Heisman.
Oh.
And I've kept it that way so far. We've torched everybody.
Yeah.
I think we're like 3-0, 4-0, something like that. But yeah, we're on a good roll to repeat here. This is actually, if you look at the numbers, this is the best team I've had so far.
Okay.
Here it is.
Here
that
begs a question. Like I was saying, with mine, because at the end of the day, when I didn't get the job, I still had a stacked team, for the next couple years. So that begs the question, because one of the things that I started thinking about was, all right, after the first year, it was like, all right, well, I got to stay here. And then I started playing the year, and I was like, dang, I kind of enjoy playing with these guys. Like, I like these recruits that are coming in. So let's say you get the Michigan job, or you get it after this year, but you still have a good batch of recruits. You got a good, set, solid team. Do you still bite the bullet and make the move? I mean, I know it's a dream job, but
see, and that's what I've been debating that in my head since that job didn't come up that time. Because I was like, if it came up that time, okay, I won, I'm gone.
Yeah,
like I hit the pinnacle, I'm out. But now I'm sitting here and it's like, okay, this team is better than last year's.
Yeah.
I've had 2 number 1 recruiting classes in a row.
Yeah.
So it's just like, this is becoming the Alabamas and Georgias if I stay and continue to build it.
Yeah.
But then if I don't take the Michigan job, if it's up this year, this is a job that comes like once every 10, 15 seasons typically.
Yeah,
so
I did it for a while.
It's just like, if I sit, am I fine sitting for another decade? Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So
I completely get that. Yeah, it's just, I mean, winning is nice and everything, and getting the recruits and everything, but it's the move that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, I've succeeded over here. Let me come to this place and see what I can do. So,
and I would be rebuilding it like Jim just did, because they've been like 7-6, 8-5. They've been in that like middle tier of college football. So I can bring it back to that powerhouse again, which is just even more enticing.
Exactly. This is what you want. So we'll see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were going to be updating you. Most likely, we're going to be playing as soon as we get off of here. Diving into that, I think I'm in mid-season myself. But like I said, I'm in the middle, man. I mean, obviously, there's nothing like you getting offered that job for you with Michigan, for me, North Carolina. But if I don't, I mean, I'm not upset. I'm not bad at Temple. I like where I'm at. Now that we're independents and I can schedule whoever I want to schedule, I don't have a problem with it. I kind of enjoy it, man. So,
yeah,
I don't know. We will definitely see, but we got to move on. We want to say shout out to people that are watching. Scott saying, go Mizzou. Vincent Testaverde Jr. is now a St. Louis Battlehawk. Ooh, I might have to watch that.